Desmond and Barnabas, and I'm here to talk about the autonomous Agro house. So Peter, here is a fun fact about human survival over the years, right? So it can be summed up in a brief story. Ever since the foundations of the earliest civilizations, there have always been events that have threatened our existence as a species. But somehow, mankind has always been able to survive because there are organizations or groups of individuals that are dedicated to protecting our freedoms and our rights to live. And their methods may include, rights protection, providing statistics, and even in ancient times, there were prophecies, right? So last week, the United Nations came out to update the projected populations for the year 2050. And this has increased to 9.8 billion. That means if I'm still alive by 2050, I'll be competing with my grandchildren over same land, the schools, like, okay, I will be in school by then. So let's take a look at the world now as at 75 billion people. And so we'll take a math class on numbers, right? And this is not a scary math class, it's really simple. So the first number we look at is 79 million. And this is the number of people in the world today who are undernourished. Now, the vast majority of these people in the developing countries, where up to about 13% of the population is undernourished. So if you see the gray regions, those are the offenders, if you will put it. So the next number we look at is 66 million, and this is the number of primary school age children who attend classes hungry. And 23 million of these children are in Africa alone. And every time, you see news articles, Africa is the next Silicon Valley, Africa is this, Africa is that. But how are we preparing our leaders for the future if their time spent in the classroom is listening to the petitions that their stomachs make to them? Another number that we look at is 3.1 million, and this is the number of deaths in children under 5. And so we will say, let's feed them, right? But did you know that agriculture is the largest employer worldwide, and most of the families within these third world countries are actually depending on agriculture for livelihood, and also they depend on agriculture for food and income and all of these. And these are third generation farmers and all that, right? And so we'll ask ourselves a simple question. We have a lot of farms in these third world countries. So why is it that the world's hungry are in those places? Right? And this could be for a number of reasons. Now, the first reason is 1.4 billion people worldwide have no access to electricity. Another issue is land pollution, wars, and then climate change. Now, so we have climate change there. Now, Dietrich Desmond at Columbia University wrote an article on vertical farming, and he actually found it as a solution to feeding the world in the year 2050. Right? Now, they said indoor farmers do not have to pray for rain or sunshine or moderate temperatures or anything else related to the production of food crops for that matter. And so hydroponics became a big thing, vertical farming became a big thing. Now, Ghana has come a long way in terms of food production and security and all of that, but there's still a long way to go. What if we could employ this unique method of farming to maximize the yield of crops? What if we could leverage on technology to make sure that we are producing enough not only to feed ourselves, but also to feed our neighbors who are struggling? And even aside that, how do we do that to boost research into plants and medicine? And so if you don't know what vertical farming is, it's basically growing plants or medicine in vertically stacked layers, or in vertical inclined surfaces, or in constrained areas such as skyscrapers or shipping containers. And so I'll talk about the autonomous Agro house. Now, this stemmed from an article I saw in the New York Times magazine about how people are growing peanuts and generating peanut butter to feed children in those places, and how it's restoring them, and it's really impressive. Now, given how everything is moving towards hydroponics, right? Growing peanuts is very, I'd say peanuts is the sassiest plant I know of in terms of hydroponics, because it needs special care, right? So we could all do with a little room service, or in my ways, automation. And so what you have here is, these are glasses, right? But it's not a drink, so I'll talk about my journey through it. So the funny thing is, when we started this project, we had very poor internet connection and so on. and that brought another advantage of this to mind. We set up several controlled experiments, and we're not really reading things online, and so we were experimenting with different values of light to see what effect it will have on the growth of plants. And we came out to find out, okay, violet light, or that's red and blue light, provides the optimum light range for plants to grow. And so we thought we had discovered something. We went online and figured the internet beat us away. And so that's just our story. But let's take a look at the ecosystem of plants, and this is something that I put together in the autonomous Agro house. So that is a cross section of my mom's old freezer. That's the battery bed, the microcontroller. These are racks, and on the racks we have support systems for the plants. And under every rack we have all the LEDs. I do with them with blue, right? Nutrient water supply, air outlets, air inlets, and then our power supply. I don't really get much into the power supply and those things because those are beyond me. Right? Now, this is our microcontroller pump. A gardener, which I'll introduce to you guys, the lights, camera, and an array of sensors. And so let's go over to looking at it in this perspective, right? Now we are trying to provide artificial climates, okay, like the right climates for each plant to grow. And so let's say if we have this peanut plant, we know that it requires 30 degrees Celsius. So we set the temperature to 30 degrees Celsius. It requires a pH level of 6.2, 6.25, and that's provided. We even control the way that goes into the right, and then the strain of light. That means now we have this in several racks. If you go up again, now these are the racks, and so it's a lot of them, right, in a large area. And now, as I said, peanuts are very sassy, so you need to maintain some specific type of humidity. You need to check to see if fungi is not growing. It has a lot of things that you have to be monitoring. And so, for a farmer, right, if I was farming peanuts on this farm, and let's say this room can support 4 racks. Now multiplying that by 4 means, I need to create 4 more people or 4 more Barnabases, and I will not have the money to pay all of them, and so I'd rather look at it. And so we provide lighting and all of that. Now notice how I have no value for humidity here, right? And so we'll get to that towards the end of the presentation, right? But now let's take a simple scenario, okay? So when we supply water, right, let's say disease control, that, okay, fungi will start growing in 2 weeks, right? And we know that garlics also are very resistant to fungi, and garlics are very resistant to fungi and a lot of insects. Could be that while we are letting in some insects or other living organisms might make their way through. But in this setup like this, right, because we have the power of the microcontroller here, right, you can set up a disinfecting schedule that, okay, every 2 weeks send the test best of disinfectant or something, right? And so the farmer can be chilling somewhere in the world, right? And he knows that, okay, this will sustain itself. But how do we keep track of all activities going in there? And so this is what we did. We tried to teach a robot to function as a human, right? And we were so excited when we started teaching it, like human movements, that we went to put it in there, right? And I don't know how some of you will feel about seeing a robot squeeze the life out of a plant, and so that is it. And so aside that, we can also have humans take control over the place. And so look at it at a glance. We are providing an opportunity for an open source scalable platform. We are allowing maximum with little effort, right? And it's a great boost for businesses. Aside that, if you look at Ghana's data infrastructure, we realize that we have a lot of servers, but there's no data. But this can provide data on demand. Like, okay, we have made this much research into plants. It reduces strain in carefully controlled experiments, and we can get feedback real quick overnight. And so, how do we prepare for the future? Right? This is a quote from Desmond that I'll leave on the board for a couple of minutes. I'd say that it's time that we all also reassess our place on this earth and value life in whatever form it takes. Thank you.
philosophy as technology. Questions? Okay.
What financial backing do you get from? What financial do you get from other countries, other companies? You know, Bill Gates, people, that type of people.
What financial
assistance you get
assistance
research
for this?
relationship?
Okay. Honestly, all the financial assistance that I got came from two people, right? One is Julian Bennet, who was then a lecturer at All Nations University. He actually allowed me to use the space under his table for the initial, he was helping a lot in other ways. And the other is my friend Desmond. So I showed you this picture over here. Right, I met Desmond in Kumasi. It's like several kilometers away from where I live. And at that time I was working on the weather station. So Desmond was like, hey, I want to do this. I was like, oh. And I said, okay, this guy has the money, let me give him the idea, let's work together. And so that's how, we came out with this picture. The story behind it was not that bad.
Just a comment. Most of Africa, for now, we don't have it the way it is in Europe, where you have research councils and the EU trade fund for different research. It's not like that. There's several research being done and funded by the researcher.
Yeah, that's it. I don't have any money though. I mean,
I think the point you're making also, showing that you can do good research at very, I would say low tech, but low fun. I mean, Amino's is not low tech, but it's simple stuff to use. Which are very good calls.
Really powerful message.
I think so, yes.
Also, I just want to say this, and my volunteers are in here all know that this is me all over, but I just want to say I wish we had a best dress in this, because you're wearing a bow tie, that is just brilliant. I love that.
There are a couple of other guys looking fairly cool as well. I mean,
Oh yeah, everyone
Right. Any other questions? Thank you very much, Barnabas. Very good.